Namaste everybody, hope everyone is well. I'd like to lead you through a Moon Salutation or Chandra Namaskar. The new moon represents new beginnings, setting new goals, new intentions, and something that we might all like to do at the moment. First of all though, making sure you follow any advice you've been given from your medical health professional, only doing what feels right for your body, going to your own level of fitness, strength and flexibility, stopping anytime you need for a rest. And if you need to take things down a notch, please do. Just listen to your body, listen to your breath, move with your breath. So let's begin. Let's make sure we're sitting nicely in sitting mountain. So fists side by side, place right to the fleshy part of where the thigh begins there above the knee, looking down to our feet, making sure the knees are over the ankles, feet facing straight forward and parallel. Sitting up nice and tall. If you need support for your back, please get a cushion to help you stay nice and upright. Let's take the shoulders up, back and down, sitting up nice and tall as if we're zipped up front of the body all the way to the crown of the head, sitting up beautifully tall, shoulders over hips. Now, I haven't included a warm-up here, so if you wanted to do my previous video on warming up the joints, please do that before this one. All right, let's begin with nice breathing. Breathing in, take your arms where they're comfortable. Let's come into Kali Mudra, so the pointers facing upwards, and then breathing out to come down. Take your arms where they're comfortable, turning the palms out, breathing in, Kali Mudra, the goddess Kali, banishing the darkness, and revealing the light. And once more, breathing in, turn the palms out, coming up nice and high now with my arms. You do what's right for you, Kali Mudra, stretching up tall wherever you are in your posture. Let's do a little side bend to the left. So let's breathe in, breathing out over to the left side. So grounding down into the right foot, the right hip, breathing back into the center, breathing out, turn the palms outwards. Beautiful. Let's come into our goddess posture. So turning heel and toe, feet, our stance a little bit wider, be comfortable. Knees are over the ankles, toes turned out slightly. Bring your hands, arms where they're comfortable. So it might be here, might be here, might be here. Just doing what feels right for you. Now pressing into the feet. Rising up off the chair, feel the legs strength, feel the strength in your bottom. Pressing into the feet evenly throughout all the press points under the foot, under the big toe mound, the little toe mound, and the center of the heel. Rotating those knees externally, pressing into the feet, nice strong posture, and relaxing, calming back down. Let's bring the feet a little bit closer in, turn the feet to face inwards, and our arms with the palms facing down. So again, can be here, a little bit wider, and a little bit wider. Can't see my arm hands, but their palms are facing downwards. And again, pressing into the feet, press evenly into all three press points of the feet. Feel yourself rising up off the chair, using the leg strength, using the bottom strength, rotating those knees out over the toes, breathing, five-pointed star, and coming back down. Beautiful. Let's come back into sitting mountain just for a moment. Into Trikonasana, triangle. So keeping the right leg where it is in alignment with the hip. The left leg can come open a little bit wider into a V formation, maybe a little wider into an L shape. Or if you'd like to extend the leg even longer, I'll lose my foot here, but placing the foot flat to the floor, only if that feels comfortable. So we want to make sure the hip, the knee, and the ankle are still in alignment. Right foot is, leg is coming from the hip. Triangle posture. So we can start arms here, pressing down into both feet evenly. We can bring arms a little bit wider if we like, a little bit longer. And let's lean over to the left side. So breathing in to prepare. Breathing out, leaning over to the left. So as if you're between two panes of glass, leaning that body over. Take the left hand to the left hip if you like, the right hand to the right shoulder. We're going to rotate the torso so that the right shoulder is heading towards the ceiling. Staying here if you're comfortable, just breathing, pressing into the feet, rotating the knees out over the toes. If it feels okay, we can take the back of the left hand to the inside of the left knee and extend the right arm nice and long, in line with the collarbone, looking in whatever direction feels comfortable for your neck. A beautiful triangle posture. And coming back down. Let's bring that left leg back into alignment just for a moment. Heading into Parsvottanasana, extended side stretch. So we're going to turn to the left side. So releasing the heels to protect the knee joints, coming around to the left side. Positioning yourself on your chair so that the right bottom cheek is a little bit off the chair. The left leg is still in alignment with the hip. The right leg, you can take it a little bit wider into a V formation, into an L shape if you wish, whatever feels comfortable. Let's start with our hands on our hips. So we're turning so that we're facing the left side. Let's breathe in to prepare. And on the exhale, just a little lean forward towards that left leg. So keeping the leg centered, pressing into both feet nice and evenly, breathing in to come back up. If you'd like a little bit more, we can inch that foot a little bit more forward, the left foot, and the hands can go behind the body, clasping at the elbows. Pressing into both feet again evenly, breathing in, breathing out to lean forward. Keeping those knees rotating out over the toes, pressing into all the three press points of the feet, both feet. Breathing in to come up. And if you want a little bit more still, we can take the foot a little bit longer forward. If you'd like to take your hands behind your back, again interlacing, or into Chandra Namaskar, so reverse prayer behind the body, if that suits your body. So pressing into both feet again, rotating the knees out over the toes, breathing in as you breathe out, leaning forward. And just breathing, feeling a nice stretch, the back of the left leg there, a nice hamstring stretch. Pressing into both feet evenly, rotating the knees out over the toes. And to come back up, breathing in. Beautiful. Let's come back into alignment just slightly. We're going into a lunge now, so bringing the right foot back in. So the left knee and hip are in alignment. The right leg can be open out into a V formation and again into an L shape if that's where you're happy. Might just stay here for this one. Otherwise, if you want to go a little bit more, bring the leg back first and then up on the ball of the foot to take your foot back further into a lunge. But I'm going to stay on this side. I'm going to stay in an L-shaped formation. So my torso is turned towards the left, pressing into all three press points of both feet so that the knees rotate out over the toes. Into a lunge. We can start with our arms just here. Beautiful, just breathing. Or if you wish to extend the arms long, relaxing the shoulders, tops of the shoulders away from the ears. Staying here, pressing into the feet, so we're using the leg muscles, using our bottom muscles. If you wish to take your hands even a little bit higher, you can start to raise the arms, just going to where you're comfortable. And when you get to where you're happy, relaxing the tops of the shoulders away from the ears, pressing into both feet evenly and working the strength in the legs, in the bottom, and just a few steady breaths. And one more lovely breath here, and then on the exhale, relaxing back down, coming back down. Staying in the same formation with the legs, we're going to do a rotated lunge. So hands come to Anjali Mudra, palms touching at the center, elbows out, shoulders, tops of the shoulders away from the ears. we're going to rotate towards the front. So we're going to take the torso towards the front, not just the shoulders and the hands. So let's breathe in. On the exhale, turning the torso towards the front. So just stop where you're comfortable. Keeping the head in line, centered, pressing into both feet so that your knees are still rotating out over the toes. Legs are in good alignment with the hips. Just breathing, not forcing anything, just a little rotation to the front, going where your body is comfortable. And breathing. Maybe as you breathe, you can go a little bit more, turning a little bit more, but only if that suits your body. And let's go on the next inhale. Let's turn back towards the left. Beautiful. Now let's lift up the heels so we can come back into the center, making sure our knees are nice and comfortable, coming back into sitting mountain just for a moment. A nice cleansing breath. And then we'll take the legs a little bit wider again, coming into our malasana, our squat. So knees are over the ankles, toes are turned out slightly, sitting up nice and tall into our squat. We can start on hands Anjali Mudra, nice and low if we wish. Tops of the shoulders away from the ears. Hands can be a little bit higher or a little bit higher. Pressing into the palms, upper body nice and strong. Press into the feet, press evenly into all three press points of the feet. Rotating the knees out over the toes. And just steady breathing, working the legs, pressing into the feet, rotating the knees out, using our leg strength, using our bottom strength. And breathing. Activate the legs, press into the feet, pressing evenly into the feet. One more nice breath. And on the next inhale, relaxing down and exhale. Very good. Let's turn to the right side now. Repeat everything to the right. So lifting up the heels, turning around, positioning yourself on the chair, letting the left bottom cheek hang off the chair this time. So into our rotated lunge here. So again, we're in alignment with the hip, but with the left leg can be in a V formation, can open out a little bit wider into an L formation, or if you wish, bring the leg back and take it a little bit longer up on the ball of the feet. Hold on to the back of the chair to be nice and steady. Come into a longer stance, into a nice lunge. Knee over ankle, the right leg. So our rotated lunge on this side. Hands in Anjali Mudra, palms touching at the center. We're going to rotate towards the front. So we're taking the whole of the torso, not just the shoulders and the hands and the head. So let's breathe in to prepare. On the exhale, rotating to the front, only going as far as is comfortable for your body. Nice posture, pressing into the feet, pressing into the ball of the back foot. Press evenly into all three press points of the front foot, under the big toe mound, the little toe mound, and the center of the heel. Nice strong legs, activate the legs. The left leg is rotating out over the toes. As we breathe, maybe we can come a little bit more around, only if that's comfortable for you. Breathing. And on the next inhale, let's rotate back to the right side. Very good. So I'm going to keep my legs in this formation for the lunge, but remember you can either come back into an L shape or a little bit more narrow into a V formation. So the left leg is the one that does whatever you need to be comfortable on this side. The right leg is in a knee in alignment with the hip. So in our lunge here, nice tall posture, shoulders away from the ears. We can start with our arms low, pressing into both feet. Activate the legs, almost like you're rising up off the chair in a very strong lunge. You can bring the arms forward if you wish, tops of the shoulders away from the ears. Or if you wish to bring the arms a little bit higher, only where you're comfortable. Stop where you're comfortable. Do what feels right for you. And pressing into the front foot evenly and the ball of the back foot. Feel those legs working, just breathing, holding here, nice strong posture. And on the next inhale, let's just relax it down, bringing the left leg back in. Parsvottanasana, extended side stretch. So with this one, starting off in a V formation if you wish. Let's all maybe start here. We can have our hands on our hips. The torso is turned towards the right. So pressing evenly into both feet, rotating the knees out over the toes. Let's breathe in. On the exhale, let's come forward. So leaning, coming towards the right leg. A few nice breaths here. On the next inhale, coming up nice and tall. Maybe we want to bring the left leg out into an L formation, and maybe we want to take the right leg a little bit more forward. So rotating out the knees, keeping the knee over the ankle, pressing into evenly into both feet. Maybe we can take our hands behind our back, changing the interlace maybe from when we were on the left side. Turning the torso to the right, and let's breathe in. On the exhale, leaning forward. Nice straight spine, coming forward. Pressing evenly into the feet so that the knees stay rotating out over the toes. Nice few breaths here. On the next inhale, coming up nice and tall. And now maybe we'd like to extend that front leg a little bit more forward. Only go where you're comfortable. Adjust yourself on your chair if you like to come a little bit more forward. I'll stay here, otherwise you'll really lose my foot. But my left leg is still in an L-shaped formation. You can bring it into the V if you prefer. And this time I'm going to do the Paschimottanasana Namaskar, the reverse prayer. So where my hands are, palms are touching to the back in a reverse prayer. Right, pressing into both feet, nice and evenly, breathing in. Breathing out to come forward. The torso is facing the right, nice straight spine. Pressing into both feet, getting a nice stretch. The right hamstring and the left groin. Nice breath. On the next inhale, coming up nice and tall. And releasing. Feet coming back in, let's release the heels, coming back into the center. We'll do our triangle pose on this side, Trikonasana. So this time the right leg stays in alignment. The left leg can go into a V formation, a little bit wider into an L, or if you wish to extend it all the way long, I'm going to keep it into an L on this side. Pressing into both feet evenly, rotating the knees out over the toes, not letting them buckle into the center. Nice posture. So with our triangle, we can start with our arms small. Take it a little bit higher, a little bit wider. And if we wish, nice and long from the shoulders. Let's breathe in. On the exhale, let's lean over to the right as if you're between two panes of glass. Nice stretch for the left side of the body. Let's take the right hand to the right hip. The left hand can be to the left shoulder. We're going to turn the torso so that the left shoulder is heading up towards the ceiling. Nice breathing, pressing into the feet evenly. If you'd like to take the back of the right hand to the front of the knee there, to the inside of the knee, and extend the left arm long in line with the collarbone. Let's take the position of your head to wherever's comfortable. You can look down, forward, or up to the ceiling, whatever's comfortable for you. Pressing into the feet evenly. Nice steady breathing. On the next inhale, let's come up nice and tall again. Let's heel and toe the feet back into alignment, into our sitting mountain, just for a moment. Let's widen the feet just a touch so that we can keep the feet comfortably facing forward, knees over ankles, into our 5-pointed star. So palms are down. We can start here, maybe a little bit higher, or maybe stretch the arms out all the way long. Palms are facing down, tops of the shoulders away from the ears. Let's press into the feet evenly, into those 3 press points under both feet. Feel yourself rising up off the chair, using the leg strength, using your bottom strength, your glutes. And nice steady breathing, keeping the spine long, crown of the head reaching skywards. Nice breathing, one more. And let's slowly relax back down, relaxing the feet. Taking the legs a little bit wider into our goddess, making sure we're nicely grounded on our sit bones. Knees are over ankles, toes are turned out. So take the width of your legs to what's comfortable for your body. And our arms into goddess, can be low, a little bit higher, just doing what's right for your body, or however high feels comfortable for you. Beautiful goalpost arms, goddess posture. Pressing into the feet evenly so we rise up off the chair, working the legs, breathing, working the glutes, feel the inner thighs strengthening, stretching. A couple of nice breaths here. And one more. And then relaxing back down into your chair. Let's come back into alignment, into our sitting mountain. Let's have a breath in, coming up to Kali Mudra with our pointer finger. Pointer finger is the only one up. Go wherever you're comfortable with your arms, and we'll do a side bend to the right. So let's breathe in. Breathing out to the right. So grounding into the left foot especially, and the left hip. Keeping yourself even on the chair, breathing in to come back up. And rotate the palms out to breathe out. And let's do a few breaths. So Anjali Mudra and breathing in, coming back up into sitting mountain, beautiful and tall. Turning the palms out, breathing out into our Anjali Mudra. Palms are touching, breathing in. Breathing out, turn the palms out. Let's do one more like that. So palms touch. Breathing in, arms as high as is comfortable. This time palms touch at the top. Bring them back down to your heart center. Thumb knuckles touching the chest. And just breathing and being grateful to have been able to practice your yoga postures today. Maybe taking a little bit of time now to just sit comfortably in your chair, to do a little bit of meditation, maybe meditating on the breath or an object or a sound, doing a little bit of guided meditation, maybe imagining you're at the beach or in a forest. Just letting your mind focus on a single point just for a few moments to calm the mind, still the fluctuations of the mind. Take as much time as you need. I hope you've enjoyed this practice. Let's all strive to walk softly and gently on the earth, taking only what you need and giving back whenever you can. Thinking kind, loving thoughts, speaking kind, loving words, and having kindness in our hearts for ourselves and all beings. Let's bow to the light that shines in ourselves and in each other. Thanks for joining me, and namaste.